little bit of one aspect of CloudVision and what CloudVision can bring to the table. And this is typically a topic we hear a lot in the classroom, as far as engineers trying to embrace automation and how to bring that into your networks and how to leverage that to drive your networks forward. This is probably something that most people don't necessarily associate with CloudVision the first time they hear it. You may assume it's a network management platform. So as we're walking through this, I want to kind of highlight that focus, and then we're probably going to run a series of these where we can kind of dig in a little less known products and a little less known features that are very, very important to what we see most of our customers asking for when we're going in to do training. So I've asked Lavanya to come in. Lavanya owns the product. She can talk to the product quite well. She can give you the ins and outs. She's going to do a little bit of a kind of a demo walkthrough on it. And then I have Rich off of my team, which heads up all of our lab infrastructure and our builds and all the automation that we do in the back end to bring the classes to the market.
So if you look at the approach to network automation itself, like Terry was mentioning, you have pretty much a spectrum of what customers are doing. And it starts with, our big customers who have pretty much their own team to go and build a lot of these tools, and they have the whole do-it-yourself approach. They're just like, give us the data, give us the APIs or the SDKs, and we'll go and build it out ourselves. And in between, we have, customers who have an existing framework invested in the DevOps model, but be it using Ansible, the Salt Stack, and we kind of plug in each of these areas as well with EOS and CloudVision, and that very much goes in with the theme of how programmable, each of our products has always been. And CloudVision comes in for those customers who want to get on that automation journey, but have something a lot more turnkey that they can enable and, get there without having to invest a lot of resources in either building tools or learning a lot of new skill sets.
So whether you're coming in on level 1, whether you're coming in on level 2, or whether you're more advanced and you come in at level 3 through 5, you'll touch studios at some point within those classes. And at first we hold your hand, we walk you through how things happen, how you can go about using your configurates, and how you can start moving your static network into studios, as Lavanya showed you, by breaking up your larger running configs into smaller sections that can be used within configurates and then reused and starting your automation journey. As you go up through the levels of the training class, when we start bringing in concepts such as configurate builders and studios, and we have an entire CVP class, and we walk you through using studios from that very first moment where you onboard your devices into the studios platform, where you start with the basic configurations of your interfaces, all the way up to how you go about configuring a spine leaf with EVPN, with using studios for the entire workflow.